This is my intro. This is my intro.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I film videos and then I just don't edit them, and so they don't get posted. But I'm back again, finally. If you're new here, my name is Alicia and I make mostly beauty videos, sometimes fashion videos and vlogs, kind of just depending on what I am feeling. So yeah, soon I am also going to start making art videos. Anyway, today's video is going to be a makeup video. It's going to be super short and simple. I wanted to show you guys my new go-to makeup routine. I also got another box in from Influenster. The campaign for this box was for NYX and their new blush. So the product that they sent for this campaign was the NYX Sweet Cheek Soft Cheek Tint. And it comes in a couple different colors. The one I got sent was the one that I picked. It is this bright reddish orange color. And the name of this one is called Almost Famous. So that's the one. It is in this matte packaging, which is really cute. So this application is more of a doe foot application. It's more like a lipstick. I did try it out for the first time yesterday and it really made my blush last all day, which I was surprised about. I was outside for most of the day and it was really hot weather, and the blush did not fade as much as it usually does when I just use like my powder blush. So I was really impressed with that. So it has a natural finish and it's lightweight feel, which yes, I agree on those things. It's a buildable cream blush and it comes in 6 different shades. And there is a pretty good variety of shades here. You have like a nude, that reddish orange that I have, a pink, kind of like a rosy, dusty pink, one that's more of like a purple toned blush, which I absolutely love as well, and then more of a darker burgundy blush, which also looks very beautiful. This is a 100% vegan formula, so if that is something you are interested in, just know that. Well, anyway, let's get into the makeup look. So of course I'm starting with my Urban Decay Optical Illusion Primer, which has been my go-to for years now. I'm thinking about trying the Milk Makeup Hydrating one because I heard that one is really good. However, I heard the products used in it are not the best for your skin, so that's a little concerning, but I don't know, maybe I'll try it out after this one runs out. But this one is a new one, so it might be a while. And usually I don't buy a new product until I completely finish the one I already have. What's next? Oh yeah. So now that I have that done, I'm gonna move on to my concealer. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and color correct with a little bit of this Naked Peach color corrector. And I just put a little bit under my eyes here and a little bit on this red spot that I have on my face and I can't get rid of. But it's okay because, you know, I asked the universe to heal it. So I am patiently waiting for that day to come. Anyway, yesterday I did this makeup look, but I didn't have time to film it because I was running a little late, like always, you know, always on that Berkeley time. But I applied my entire face of makeup with my beauty blender yesterday, and I love the way it turned out. I do that on occasion, like randomly, and I always love the way it turns out, so I'm gonna do that today. I'm just gonna go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. This one is a little light for my face, especially because it's summer and I have gotten a bit more tan recently, so we're just gonna use that. I do have my Aqua Luminous one that I am almost out of, and I really like the color of that one. It's just not as much coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape. Next I'm going in with my Makeup Forever foundation powder, and I usually don't set my under eyes with setting powder. I just use regular powder. Yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I just take that on my beauty blender, put that under my eyes like so, And then I will go in on the rest of my face. And I also apologize that this side is way lighter and this side's a bit darker because because the sun from the window is coming in through this way. So I'll try to show this side a bit more so it's easier for you guys to see. It's just easier for me to film this way instead of this way, just the way my room is set up, but maybe I'll fix that because, as you know, I've been trying to figure out my setup for a long time now. Okay, I'm also going to go ahead and apply my Hoola bronzer. The go-to, I've had this for years and I'm still not done with it. I did hit pan a bit, as you can see, but I still have a lot of product left, which is exciting because then I don't have to keep buying more. So I'm going to just go ahead and get a little bit on my beauty blender and put it right under my cheekbone. This is more of like a natural bronze that I'm going for here. And then my forehead tends to get darker than the rest of my face, so I'm just gonna lightly do that, not too much. Usually I do my bronzer with a brush and it's more of a harsh line. This is more of a airbrushed natural look, which I really like, especially for summer. And then for my nose contour, I'm going to be using this brush. It's a base shadow brush. It's a bit tapered, so it is easier for me to do my nose contour like right on the edge here. I just go along from my brow all the way down the bridge of my nose here. Usually I do this straight on, but I don't want the camera to focus on my mirror because that tends to happen to me a lot. And then I just kind of do the end here, tip of my nose. I'm going to take my beauty blender and blend that out. Nothing crazy there. Oh yeah, next I was going with my bronzer and do like a bottom shadow. Sometimes I use it as eyeshadow, but I haven't been doing that lately. I've just been doing eyeliner, which is the focus of this look. Okay, next I'm just gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills brow gel. This is clear, so I just go like this real quick. I am basically out of this and I need to get another one. I really want to try the, what is it, Glossier Boy Brow, so I'm waiting till I completely finish this one, which will be soon, until I buy that one to try. Now for the blush, I'm going to go in with this. What I did yesterday was I put it on the back of my hand and then used my beauty blender to pick it up and put it on my cheeks because I didn't know how much pigment I was going to get from this, and you do get a lot of pigment, so I feel like going in straight onto the cheeks might be a little scary. I'm just always more on the cautious side of blush. Even though I love blush, I always just like to build it up. So that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch this on the back of my hand and then I'll show you guys what it looks like. I absolutely love this color. It's more of like an orangey shade, which I love for summer. I love that like coral color for blush. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take the bottom of my beauty blender and then I'm just going to pick up that product that I had on my hand here. And I'm going to use that to put on my cheeks. So like you can totally tell the difference between, I mean it's kind of hard because my lighting is darker on this side, but you can tell it just melts right into the skin, and I like going up kind of to like where my highlight would be. I haven't been wearing much highlight recently. Kind of just natural glow is what I'm going with. And my cheeks are originally naturally a bit more pink, So when I put like powder foundation on and stuff, it kind of takes that away, which makes me a little sad. So I love bringing that color back into my cheeks with blush. I feel like this shade is perfect for summer, and if you build it up more, it could be like that perfect e-girl makeup look if that's what you're into. And then I always put it on my nose because that's kind of the vibe I've been going for. It will fade a little bit, but it did last me the entire day, and I was out in the sun and everything, so I was really impressed with that. So I think the reason why it lasted so long throughout the day is because I put a powder blush on top of this, and I used a very light pink shade so that it wouldn't really change this color because I love this color. So I just went in with this really light shade here of pink. This is from the Winter Sephora collection. Yeah, Sephora Winter Flush collection. I've had this for like a year now, and I love this blush palette. Yeah, so I just take a little bit of that and I put it right over top, just so it kind of like sets that blush cream into place without changing the shade of it. See, just like that. I think that's what like really locks it into place. Okay, yeah, so that's pretty much my entire base done. I really love the way it looks, especially for summer. Now for the fun part, which is my new favorite thing to do, which is eyeliner. And I never used to wear eyeliner because I could never get them to be even. But then I started using a liner brush, and this is a game changer. Okay, I just love this thing now so much. Okay, so what I do now for my go-to makeup look is I either take like a brown eyeshadow and just use the eyeshadow, dip this in the eyeshadow, and then I get that wing up. Yesterday what I did was, so in my last box that I received from Influenster, I received the Laura Mercier Caviar eyeshadow sticks. These are like a cream eyeshadow. I did a makeup look using these, and it's one of my favorite makeup looks that I have done. So if you haven't seen that picture, go leave a like on my Instagram. I also made a TikTok video about it, so go give that a like as well, please. Anyway, moving on. So what I do is I take this liner brush and I just pick some of this product up on it. So just like that. So I kind of just follow my bottom eye line here. And I just drag it up lightly. I don't push hard on the brush. I just kind of use the end and flick it up until I get the length I want. And then I'll go ahead and connect it. Usually from my crease down only halfway. I only go halfway. I don't go all the way into my inner corner. And then I'll just fill in, pick up some more product if needed, and then I'll just fill in that line there. And then I do the other side and try to match it as closely as possible. And the good thing about shadow is that it's super easy to clean up if you mess up. And then for the second part of what I do is I really like when people do the inner corner liner, but I could never do it so that it creates more of that cat eye effect. And I could just never get them both even. So what I do now to get them even is I'll take my liner brush and I'll put this like on the inner, what is it called? Upper waterline? On the upper on the inner upper waterline. And so I'll just do that in there and kind of just, I don't know if you saw that, but you kind of just press it in there and then it creates that like perfect cat liner inner corner, if that makes any sense. Yeah, so that's what I do, and I freaking love how it looks. And then I'll do the same thing on this side. So just taking that brush right on my upper waterline and following that line. And then I'll just extend it down to as far as I need to for them to be even. I know my face is really crooked, so that's as even as it's gonna get. And when I take pictures, you know, you always just like tilt your head to different angles so it looks more even than it actually is. So lastly, what I've been doing to really exaggerate that liner is taking a taking a eyelash primer, and I only put it on the ends of my eyelashes so that it really creates that, like, you know, yeah. So I'll put a little bit of this at the end of my lashes here, and the end of my bottom lashes, just a tiny bit. This primer is also very old, so I probably shouldn't be using it, but I'm using it now. Alrighty. I'm gonna take my Falsies Push Up Angel mascara for my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to go ahead and use this for my top lashes as well. I usually use the Maybelline Full and Soft, but I already have this one out here, so I'm going to use this here as well. I really do like this comb applicator, especially for the bottom lashes. It really just separates them out. For my lower waterline, I just go ahead and take this light brown shimmery shade. So I take that on the same brush that I use for my liner, and I just go ahead and stamp that in my lower waterline. Alrighty, for lips, I just use chapstick. Sometimes I'll use a gloss, but 99% of the time I just use chapstick. And the last step to complete the look is, of course, setting spray. I also used this yesterday, which was a must, being out in the heat. Sometimes I do this before my mascara because usually it'll kind of make my mascara transfer, which I don't like. So yeah, usually I do that. When I remember, I just said it's right, and then I do mascara. But when I film, I always forget my steps that I take, so it's kind of like all over the place. That completes this video. Hopefully I will actually edit it and put it up for you guys to see, because I'm really excited about this video. So yeah, that completes this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm trying to work on my audio and also my setup because, you know, the lighting is a bit off, but that's okay. Yes, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos very soon, which I'm super excited about. I am planning to post an art video soon. Stay tuned for that. There'll be more details about my art shop that I'm opening up, so if you're interested in that, follow me on all my social media platforms to keep up to date, because I kind of post things all over the place, but I'm working on it, okay? So yes, that is all. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!